Bessent gets it. Bessent understands. You cannot spend more than you make indefinitely. Now, bear with me, because this is kind of a wonky soundbite, but it's a big part of what I believe in. I've said this for years. Like, you're a family. Think of this, right? You're a family, and, maybe you get an increase, a raise. Does that mean you go out and you buy a new car? Do you go redecorate your house? Or maybe you ought to just still try to live within your means. You don't need to spend everything you have. What has the United States done? These idiots on the left think that if our GDP, our economy is growing, then we need to grow spending accordingly. Well, they've not only grown it accordingly as a percentage of GDP, which historically was somewhere around 17%, they've bumped it all the way up to 25%. We haven't seen anything like that since days of wars, or trying to get out of a great recession. Scott articulated this beautifully. I want you to hear it.
We do not have a revenue problem in the United States of America. We have a spending problem. That historically, for the past 40 or 50 years, revenues, federal government revenues, have averaged about 17 to 17.5% of GDP. Yeah. And spending has been slightly over that, leading us to a 3.5% budget deficit, which is manageable because we have roughly 3.8% nominal growth, 1.8% real growth, 2% inflation. Today, as you stated, and to be clear, this is one of the things that got me out from behind my desk and my quiet life in this campaign, was the thought that this spending is out of control. We are spending about 24, 25% of GDP. So as you said, 6.8 to 7% deficit. We have never seen this before when it is not a recession or not a war. And I am concerned because several times the Treasury of the United States has been called upon to save the nation, whether it was the Civil War, the Great Depression, World War II, or the recent COVID epidemic. Treasury, along with full government and Congress, has used its borrowing capacity to save the Union, to save the world, and to save the American people. And what we currently have now, we would be hard-pressed to do same.
Wow. Right? You can't spend more than you make. You have to live within your means. We can't turn ourselves into an emerging market, developing country, which is the direction we have been heading, and you have only to look at what's going on in California right now to understand that. We're better than that. We need smart people, not DEI politicians just trying to stuff their own pockets. That is a banana republic. We are the United States of America. We need the right people in charge. We need people who understand business and understand the economy and understand the beauty of a meritocracy, which is what we are and always have been until these clowns showed up and tried to take it away from us. But we're taking it back. America is coming back to the people that love it, believe in it, and are willing to work their asses off for it. Excuse my French, all right? That's what's happening. So it is a glorious time. I don't think I've been this excited in years.